and welcome to the 19th Sunday. We have a very famous passage of Peter getting out of the boat and walking to Jesus this week. Remember, Jesus has just been with a huge crowd. The disciples were told to feed them. They wanted them to go away. Anyway, it's time that's over. Jesus sends the crowds away, sends the disciples on a boat over the lake, and he goes himself off up to the mountain to pray. And in the middle of the night, he knows that his disciples are struggling on the lake. So he goes, and we have Peter, who's the symbol of the church, actually, the little boat on these waves of history being tossed around and crying out. And Jesus responds and walks on the water. And then there's a moment where Peter is feeling like he wants to actually draw closer to Jesus. And he says, do you want me to come to you across the water? And Jesus says, yes, come. Now, this is not a sensible thing. This is a strange thing, being invited out of the boat onto the waves. And Peter starts off with great courage. And then he feels the force of the wind. And so he begins to look towards the waves, feel the wind, and he begins to doubt. And so we have this almost reflective idea for us. We are really Peter. We are being encouraged by Jesus. And he says, come, step out of your boat. Step out into new places. Step out into a deeper trust of me. And as we step out, we can begin to notice the waves, the wind, our problems, our fears, and begin to doubt. Or we can listen to our passion and the call and our sense of purpose and be filled with courage and step out in faith. What is God inviting you to step out into? What does it mean to step out of your boat and come to Jesus and respond to a deeper trust and a deeper walk with him? Our readings today have a very beautiful experience. In the first reading, the presence of God is felt very gently in prayer, and we begin to notice in prayer where God is working in us, how God speaks to us. We have St. Paul talking about how he changed his anguish into missionary energy. We have that experience of reflecting on Jesus taking his grief to prayer, and we're invited to enter this story of Peter. Don't be afraid. Have courage. It is I. Step out, respond to me. And this idea of, will I crash or will I have courage? All the best as you download, pray, reflect, and grow with the Sunday readings this week.